Let me see. Just trying to set all this up right. Pop out chat. Copy that. And let me see. Just trying to set all this up right. Pop out chat. Okay to that. Copy that. And okay, guys, I think I got this all said and done. Is this not full screen? How are y'all doing, everyone? How's everybody doing? We're doing an episode of Regurgitated content where we go over the cult classic propaganda like film Reefer Madness. I don't think I've seen the whole thing from beginning to end of this. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. But yeah, I know it's in like the public domain, so I'm not really worried about doing this on here and then it, giving us issues with copyright or whatever. But I've been wanting to do this because on my Patreon, I plan to do the movie musical Reefer Madness, the parody of it, and I'm like in love with that film. I think it's like such a great movie musical. Like all the songs just are fucking bangers. Maybe except like the Brownie song, but it's still a banger. And yeah, I could watch that movie over and over again, literally. So like, yeah, today we'll just go over Reefer Madness, uh, the cult classic. So we'll start here and we'll get it going. Let me make sure these levels are okay. Hello, okay. Right? Yeah, you can hear me still. Okay, so I can hear this shit too. Let's see. Where's my boy William Randolph Hearst? I know he produced this shit somewhere. Mary, Ralph, May, Jack, Jimmy. The incidents and characters portrayed in this motion picture are purely fictional, and any similarity to actual occurrences in living or deceased persons is coincidental. Just so you know that. Forward, the motion picture you're about to witness may startle you. It would not have been possible otherwise to sufficiently emphasize the frightful toll of the new drug menace which is destroying the youth of America in alarmingly increasing numbers. Marijuana is that drug, a violent narcotic, an unspeakable scourge, the real public enemy number one. Its first effect is sudden, violent, uncontrollable laughter, then come dangerous hallucinations. Space expands, time slows down, almost stands still. Fixed ideas come next, conjuring up monstrous extravaganzas, followed by emotional disturbances, the total inability to direct thoughts, the loss of all power to resist physical emotions, leading finally to acts of shocking violence, ending often in incurable insanity. In picturing its soul-destroying effects, no attempt was made to equivocate. The scenes and incidents, while fictionalized for the purposes of this story, are based upon actual research into the results of marijuana addiction. If their stark reality will make you think, will make you aware that something must be done to wipe out this ghastly menace, and the picture will not have failed in its purpose. Because the dread marijuana may be reaching forth next for your son or daughter, or yours, or yours. Or yours, see? That police wage war on narcotic ring. Dope peddlers caught in high school. Police raid marijuana flat. Federals and police in drug warfare. School parent organizations join dope fight. A meeting tonight, School Parents Association. You're addicted to Mary Jane, just a guest. Mary Lane, oh Mary Lane.
You and all the school parent groups about the country, and you must stand united on this and stamp out this frightful assassin of our youth. You can do it by bringing about compulsory education on the subject of narcotics in general, the dread marijuana in particular. That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen, to lay the foundation for a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such compulsory education. Because it is only through enlightenment that this scourge can be wiped out. Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely estimate has grown and is now flourishing. It exists in almost every city and hamlet in the country. It might be interesting and important for you to know some of the methods used in bringing these drugs into the country, and the work of the forces of law and order, which are daily combating the traffic, always at the risk of life by their agents. This ceaseless fight against the drug traffic is directed by the Department of Narcotics, Washington. I've received a letter of vital importance from a member of the Narcotics Bureau. I'm going to read this letter to you. My dear Dr. Carroll, the suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this
I only
department
see
is
white
now
people.
engaged in.
Strange.
At the outset of this letter,
Well, it is
there
just
one
black and
vital
white,
fact I
so
would like
what
to
can we
submit.
do?
There is a powerful agency. I speak of the school parent associations of this country, which can be invaluable in stamping out this scourge. Their help, their eternal vigilance, could be the deciding factor in our fight against it. The weed marijuana is grown in every state in the Union. Recently, in the city of Brooklyn, New York,
Oh shit.
a field of marijuana was found behind a tenement court. The weed was here being cultivated.
Look at that old school
regularly
marijuana.
stripped and dried and sold in schools
Terrible.
and at government army
It
posts
truly is a
in
scourge.
and around New York. The dried leaves and berries are ground up and made into cigarettes by a simple hand machine. The deadly narcotic is thus quickly and easily prepared for its market. The sale of marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine, and heroin.
It's worse.
They are hidden in fake jewelry cases.
It's worse
In
than
the heels of
opiate,
shoes,
heroin.
women's shoes especially, because the drugs can be secreted in false heels.
Look at that. You can hide
Powerful
marijuana
shaving
everywhere.
brushes are another medium. Books with false centers are often used. Watch cases are convenient hiding places.
Jesus
The
Christ,
value
you
of
can hide drugs in
thus
anything.
used is enormous. Recently, a huge supply of heroin was taken. It was concealed in an apparently harmless shipment of 35 barrels of olive oil. The deadly drug was burned in the incinerator of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. And more vicious, more deadly, even than these soul-destroying drugs, is the menace of marijuana.
The menace of marijuana.
No doubt many of you do not believe that these things do
Worse
happen,
than all of
but they
those other
cannot happen
drugs.
to you. You
Than
may
the,
also believe that
worse
facts
than
have
the
been exaggerated.
heroin.
Let me tell you of something that happened right here in our own city. You probably read about it in the papers. However, I'll give you the real facts behind the case. There was an apartment near one of our high schools. It was run by a woman known as May Coleman.
Oh boy, give us the real story, man. What happened here?
Hey, come on, May, get up.
What time is it?
Time to get up and give this place a going over. Looks like the Marines had landed.
Oh, that bunch last night was high enough to take over the Marines and the Navy.
That's so
You better
great.
get on the job. Some of the kids may be up this afternoon.
Get out of here,
Oh,
toots.
Jack, we can get along without dragging those young kids up here.
Oh, why don't you button up your lip? You're always squawking about something. That's so static on the radio.
You got more static than the radio. You always squawking about something. Button your lip. Oh my god. I wish we talked like that again. That's so great. Those times. It is a gateway drug. The devil's lettuce. What did you call it? That hash. Button up your lip. You got more static than the radio. Oh boy. Oh geez, you can't be seeing that in the movies. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez. There's a lot of leg there. Oh, gotta button that up.
Oh, greeting.
Well, hello, fella. How are you?
Fine, how are you? Come here. Come here. Glad to see you.
Is May in?
She'll be right in. Just sit down and make yourself comfortable.
Hey, what kind of a joint is this, Eddie?
Oh, it's all right, Gwen. See, they probably had a party last night.
Oh.
Oh boy.
A couple of your customers, May.
Yeah? They're old enough to know what they're doing. Not like those young kids you bring up here.
All right, all right. Listen, I'm going to blow.
Where are you going?
I got to make some deliveries, and I'll probably drop by Joe's place and bring back a couple of the kids.
Oh, I wish you'd lay off those kids.
Oh, why don't you get over that mother complex?
God, it's so good.
Oh, by the way, Ralph, I'm sort of getting a little party Saturday afternoon over at my grandmother's. You know, the place with the swimming pool? Like to come?
Thanks, Eddie. Maybe I will.
I'd sure like to have you.
Okay, I'll probably drop over.
So long, Ralph.
See you later.
Dang, he's checking him
Hey,
out.
Ralph. Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you heading? Oh. Hey, how do you like that?
Oh baby.
That's the one I was telling you about. Very nice.
She's one
I
hot
don't know why you want to
tamale.
make such a fuss over that Ralph Wally.
Got
Oh,
my
he's
heart
a swell
skipping and
swimmer.
jumping.
He made the freshman team that year he went to college.
Yeah, and that lets him out. My dad knows his family. None of them are any good. Father and mother just got a divorce from Paris.
Yeah?
You know, Ralph runs around pretty much on his own. He's been in a couple of jams.
Well, I only kind of say hello to him. I don't go around with him.
Well, you better not. He's a little too old for it. That's what my dad said.
Hello, Mary. How are you, Bill?
How are you, Ralph?
Oh, hello, Ralph. You know my brother Jimmy, don't you?
How are you?
Well,
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Jack Perry. Mary, Bill.
no.
How do you do?
Glad to know you. We're going over to Joe's place. Why don't you come along?
We have a date to play a set of doubles.
Oh, you can play anytime. Come on, we'll have some laughs.
Oh, we can today, Ralph. Some other time.
Can I go along with you?
Sure.
Hey, I'll see you at dinner, sis.
Don't be
Oh, poor Jimmy. What's he getting into? Look at him. Looks like a fine kid. Oh, dang. These kids are cutting the rug. Guy's a madman.
Hey, he ain't no paperman.
Why don't you know him? That hot finger Tony.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a mess of jive. You want to dance?
George.
Dang, this guy knows how to jive.
May's expecting us at the apartment a little later. Any new prospects?
Maybe.
No, not Jimmy. He's a good kid. Dang. He don't give a fuck, huh? He'll just start playing. This guy needs his fix. That's how I am when I'm eating like pecan pie or something. I just start smiling like that.
You just finding that out?
Just hide in the
Why
closet.
can't we go now?
Good. Hey, kids, we're having a little party up at my girlfriend's apartment. Wouldn't you like to come? Oh, I'd love to. You want to come, don't you, Jenny?
Oh, sure. Any place with you.
Well, come along. We can all go in my car.
See you later, Joe.
Yeah, I got your books for you, Mary. Look at that. What a gentleman.
It's sweet of you to help me, Bill.
Well, I'll try anything except domestic trying.
Why, Bill, don't you want to learn something about running your own home?
The answer is no. You know, after that session we had yesterday, I went home and told Mother that the trouble with her pot roast gravy was she hadn't added 3 heaping teaspoonfuls of olive oil.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything. She just threw me out of the kitchen.
Well, I don't wonder. Hello, children. Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mrs. Lane.
Okay.
That was sweet of you, Mother.
Gosh, hot chocolate. Thanks, Mrs. Lane.
I know you can't study on empty stomachs. Now then, enjoy yourself.
He will.
She will too, Mrs. Lane. May I?
Oh, thank you, kind sir. You're so very, very kind.
Mary, before we do that math, how about reading some of this? It's swell.
Romeo and Juliet.
Don't you like it?
Uh-huh.
You know, when I study this, I kind of think of you. I just sort of feel as though you're there beside me. Well, listen. It is my soul that calls upon thy name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
My dear,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then.
Oh, what a letter.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
I'll see you tonight, Mary. Bye, Mrs. Lang.
Goodbye.
And Miss Lane had to.
Gotcha.
Oh, you wacky son of a
Okay,
gun.
all right. Well, bye. Bye. Oh, Julie. Hey.
have you got anything for me?
Well, there should be.
Don't bother your father every night. Have you?
There you are.
What made you so late, Bill? I was getting worried.
Well, I had to study, Ma.
Did he just kiss his mom on the lips after he just fucking kissed that girl on the lips too? Jesus Christ.
Ma, make him cut it out.
You're an adult man. Don't fucking kiss your mom on the lips.
Quiet. And put that candy away till after dinner. Henry, you shouldn't have given it to him.
Well, he has got a girlfriend and her name is Mary.
Yeah, I'll shut you up.
Bill, Junior, put that carriage on. Junior.
Oh, that's about one out of there. All right.
I'll show you a thing or two, you little whippersnapper.
I didn't mean to Bill honest, I didn't.
Oh, well, what I'm burned up about is it just didn't say Bill had a swell girl.
Gee, it must be love. She'd have to be swell for you to like her.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you want something. Come on, what is it?
Well, it's my model airplane. It won't work. Gosh, Bill, you could fix it. You can fix anything.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Dad, read me 26, will you?
What a great brother and son. I hope nothing terrible happens to him.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
Mary told me to wait and tell her she had to go home. Her mother wanted her to go to the dressmaker with her.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Must be getting grown up. I see Mary let you have the car.
Yeah. I take you any place?
Well, I wasn't going any place in particular.
Well, then, how about driving me over to the show place with me? I'll buy you a soda.
I never drink this stuff.
Well, gee, I'll buy you something else.
Okay, you're on the hook for one root beer.
Well.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Bill. Come on, slide in.
Hello, Blanche.
Hello, Ralph. How are you? Hello, Ralph. How have you been, Ralph? Hello, Jim. Two sodas. No, I mean one soda and one root beer. How's Meg?
Oh, she's fine. We're going up to her apartment a little later.
Couldn't Bill come along? Well, come on along. Bill, you'll get a kick out of it.
Thanks just the same.
Oh, come on, Bill. Mary won't be jealous.
Why, sure. None of the kids will be there. It's keen.
Well, I don't know. I really shouldn't. Well, okay.
Alright, you pulled my leg. Look at this wild man here. He's just a madman.
Hiya, kid. Hello, Jack. What do you say? Yeah, come on in.
Come on, Bill. Don't stand there. Hi, I'm Meg. This is Bill Harper. He's okay.
Hello.
Well, if you say so, it's all right with me. I'll be back in a minute. Hi, kids. How you doing? There's a new one in the bay.
Yeah, Bill Harper. He's all right. Blanche's got herself
What's
quite a
up,
young
Andrew
one.
Sabilo?
Not bad.
How's it going?
Not that much taste.
How are y'all doing?
She's got Ralph nuts about her, and now she's got her hooks up for this new kid.
Say, we haven't many more smoke. You better run over and get some.
Why couldn't you find that out when I was here this morning? Now I've got my car in the shop.
Well, what of it? That kid out there, Jimmy, he's got a car. He'll take you. Come on, get going. Hurry up.
Come on, you got one job to do, buddy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah?
I've got to run over to Cedar Avenue for a minute. You've got a car, haven't you? Why, yeah, my sister. Mind giving me a lift? Why, sure. Come on. Okay.
Hell yeah, that's a man right there. Oh, dang, these wild ones. Look at that. They're going knees deep in each other there.
No, thank you. Well, here we are. Oh, thanks.
Oh, May, don't forget to eat.
I never forget you. Oh, here. If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
Oh, what's this gonna do to him? It's not just a harmless cigarette, it's marijuana. Look at these wild men. Look at how wild they're getting.
I thought you were scared. Of course, if you're afraid. That's better. That's more like it. I know you like that. Really, you will. Now just take a puff of it.
Oh, funny.
Just be a minute, kid.
Hey, Jack, give me a cigarette before you go, will you?
You're right, Andrew. This movie is probably the same age as Sleepy Joe. Yeah, I remember that. Bull, God, bull, bull.
Hello, Jack.
Hi, boss.
How's business?
Getting better every day. Those kids sure go for it.
Swell.
Had to run over for a couple more cartons. Ran short today.
All right. Yanni, that's 10 gross for Jack Perry. Who? Pete Daly. All right, send him in. It's all right, stay where you are.
I want to talk to you.
All right, go ahead. Jack's okay. What's the beef?
Listen, you never heard no beef when I had to sell that rotten gin.
You're after the dough, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't need dough that bad. Taking two-bit pieces from kids.
There are millions of two-bit pieces just begging to be taken. Don't be a dope.
I'm just dope enough to draw the line selling hop to kids.
All right, Pete. You know what my policy has always been. If the boys are not satisfied, I'm always glad to have them retire. Retire permanently.
I get you.
So long.
You catch my drift? They'll be pushing up daisies, see? They'll be sleeping with the fishes, see?
I only wish you had a couple of kids so I could... Get out!
Yeah!
All right, Jack, pick up your stuff from Danny. It'll be ready by now.
Okay, well.
Best what's a volume FM besides a drug for the continuator when they run the old man down his doing?
Let's go, Jack. I'm red hot.
Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice
You
cold.
know, you ever not know where you are or where you're going? Where you come from? Where you going?
Yep. Slow down, you'll kill somebody.
Oh dang, he's going over 40 miles per hour. Slow down, kid. Damn. Oh, damn, he just ran over that guy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn.
You're not eating your
You
breakfast
just
again.
killed a man.
Bill Hartford hasn't been around lately. Anything wrong between you two? Why should there be anything wrong? There shouldn't be, I'm sure. And whatever it is isn't serious, I know. I'm sorry, Mother, for snapping at you like that. Don't worry about it, dear.
That was fucking
Why
great.
don't you speak frankly to Bill? He'll be honest whatever the trouble is. I'm sure Bill Hartford never lied about anything. Yes, that's right.
It was
Bill's
fucking
mother
great.
says he never lied.
It was so fucking cheesy and fucking great, you know?
Speak to him about it? Why, of course. Oh, Jimmy. Sit down find
I
out
hope he
how
didn't
heavy
kiss his
this
mom
is
on
for
the
you in a
lips.
moment.
Something must be wrong.
Jimmy,
What have I got to worry about?
why don't you tell me?
Oh, for Pete's sake, don't start to cross-examine me, will you? I'm all right.
Jimmy! Don't let Mother see you like that.
Oh shit, the
There is no
FBI.
doubt that there is an organized gang distributing the narcotic to students, not only in my school, but all over the city. You government men have got to find some way to put an end to it.
Of course, I agree with you, Dr. Carroll. But do you realize that marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union. Therefore, there is practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As a result, the government's hands are tied. And frankly, the only sure cure is a widespread campaign in education.
Oh, it's all right to talk about education, Mr. Wyatt, but we educators can't do anything until the public is sufficiently aroused.
Let me show you something. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets. All these devoted
That
to marijuana
menace,
records.
that menace of marijuana, the scourge.
Here is an example. A 16-year-old lad apprehended in the act of staging a holdup. 16 years old and a marijuana addict. Here is a most tragic case.
Yes,
Terrible.
I remember. Just a young boy. Under the influence of the drug, he killed his entire family with an axe.
Then there is the most vicious
He
type of
killed
case.
his entire family with an
Yeah.
axe.
In Michigan, a young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken in a raid in the company with 5 young men. Here is a particularly flagrant case.
Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it. In West Virginia, wasn't it?
Yes. And there are hundreds of them coming up, new ones every day.
I'd like to take these records, if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school.
You're very welcome, Dr. Carroll.
Thank you.
The menace to society that is marijuana. Marijuana.
There seems to be something wrong. What is it? You were always a fine student. You always had excellent grades.
He was injecting cannabis straight into his
Work is
heart.
getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
No, it isn't that. Bill, I'd like to help you. But of course I can't unless you let me. You're undermining your health.
Well, there's nothing, Dr. Carroll. Really, there isn't. I'll study harder, honest.
Honest. If you were being honest with me and honest with yourself, I'm afraid you'd tell me an entirely different story. Bill, I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And I'd like to have a straightforward answer.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. Isn't it true that you have, perhaps unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people? Well?
Oh, no, sir, I haven't, Dr. Carroll. Well, that is, you see, I'm worried about something at home.
All right, my boy. We'll just have to let it go at that. But remember, if you ever want to confide in me, no one will ever be the wiser.
Thank you, Dr. Carroll.
He's hiding something, that boy. Secret. Dang, look at that chick.
Hello, Mary.
Must
You
be
want to play a
cold.
set?
Thanks, Teddy, but I'm waiting for someone.
Well, if you're waiting for Bill, he hasn't been here for weeks.
Come on, Jimmy, play something
They're losing their minds on the piano because of the marijuana. Oh damn, here's the woman just tired of it.
long to catch on.
Don't take any of them long. Say, don't you ever get fed?
You're feeding me, can't you see? Give me that and a fork, will you?
Get it yourself.
Oh shit, she's sassing him. This woman's wild. Oh shit, she's almost half. She's almost a third naked. Dude's laughing. Oh man, these teenager sex drives are off the charts. Don't do it. You're a Christian boy. That's how I am. When I'm with women. They'll be like, "Come on, come on!" I'm just there laughing uncontrollably, like not caring at all about the actual sex, just laughing. Man, look at this menace to society. Oh shit, they're going wild on the piano. This dude.
Good morning, Miss. We're from the police department.
Good morning.
We're tracing a hit-and-run driver. Someone caught the license number at the place of the accident but didn't get it quite right. So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours is one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You remember what you did on the 29th of last month?
Oh, that was the day before Mother's birthday. Oh, yes, I remember that because I left school and went directly to the dressmaker's with Mother. I was there all afternoon.
Did you happen to loan your car to a couple of men?
No, I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me, was the person killed?
Fortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
No, he wasn't. That's good. Man, she's hiding secrets though for them. Terrible.
Has Jimmy Lane been here today?
He was in. He went over to May's place. You know where that is.
Well, he was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me? Mary?
No, he didn't. But I guess you're okay. I'll write it down for you.
Okay, he's not trusting her. I guess you're okay. I guess you're on the up and up.
Mary, come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, why, he's around somewhere. I think he went out to take Agnes home, but he'll be right back. Come in and sit down, Mary. And let me take your coat.
Who's the new kid just came in?
Dang, this fool's always eating. He's always got the fucking munchies or what?
Oh, it's that gal that Ralph's gone overboard for. Funny, we've never been able to get her up here before. Hey, scram, will ya?
These people. Dang, he's blew a shit ton of smoke in her face.
Smoke, Mary?
Sam, are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
Sure, any minute.
So it was back then, huh? They just blow that shit right in front of each other's fucking faces. Look at that shit. She's getting all loony. From the wacky tobacco.
Say, what's the matter, an orphan?
Where do you put it? You got a hollow leg?
Fuck these people.
How do you feel, Mary? Oh, Mary, give me a... Mary. Oh, Mary.
Man, he's trying to do jujitsu on her and shit. And here's this guy regretting it, you know, he's just like, oh man, why did I do that shit when I got married? And this dude just straight up, you know, forcing himself on her. Is that what he thinks he's seeing? Man. Guy knows how to take a bump. Oh shit. Right in the back. Like Caesar.
Look.
You shot a dead kid.
Jack, is she all right?
She's dead. May, get me some water. Now listen, you two. I want you to get out of here. Get out of here and forget you're ever in here today. I'll handle this. Now get going.
What a menace.
Give it to me. Here.
Harry.
Terrible. Just like you read about in the papers.
Mary. Mary. What happened?
You killed her. Look. After I scram, you call the cops. And this is your story. Remember it. These two kids came up here for a couple of beers. You're out in the kitchen, you heard the shot. When you got in here, that's what you found. Just stick to that story.
Mary. Mary, speak to me. Mary.
Poor kid. Whole life ahead of him.
Jack? I was just talking to a friend of mine. A cop. Sergeant on the homicide squad. The guy you hit that day died.
Died? You didn't...
No. I didn't crack. I'm not going to. Nobody will ever know you were driving that car.
Well, thanks, Jack.
Just as long as you keep your mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment.
Why, sure, Jack, sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah, settle all those loose ends. Don't smoke reefer. Hopper, marijuana slaying trial opens.
Your Honor, I'd like to recall Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
Call Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
Dr. Carroll, as principal of the Lakeside High School, did you, during the last 3 months, notice any changes in the demeanor and attitude of your student, William Hopper? Yes, in a number of things. For example, at times disassociation of ideas. In another instance, I happened to attend the recent interscholastic tennis matches. And while Bill Hopper had been considered an exceedingly good player, I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet. This, I understand, could be attributed to the use of marijuana.
Oh boy.
It causes errors in time and space. Objection, Your Honor.
Errors in
Witness
time
isn't
and
qualified as
space.
representative upon the effect of narcotics.
Sustained. Dr. Carroll has been called
Marijuana
merely as
causes
a character
errors in
witness.
time and space.
Well, then, although you didn't know to your own knowledge that the defendant was using marijuana, did you notice any changes that would lead you to believe, as an educator, that he was under some severe mental strain, which might possibly have been induced by some drug? Yes, I recall distinctly a few weeks ago. It was during a class of English literature. There was a serious discussion of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet when he suddenly burst into an uncontrollable fit of hysterical laughter. Oh, by the way, Dr. Carroll, 6 months ago...
Well, Romeo and Juliet is kind of funny, I guess, right?
...of my client. He was a fine, upstanding American boy, a good scholar, a good athlete, and representative of the caliber of young men we are proud to graduate from our school.
This fool again.
Oh, snap out of it, will you? It's not our fault. Why'd I ever bring him up there anyway? He's just a kid. I can't hang him.
Shut up, shut up!
Why don't you let yourself go? Talk! Go off your nuts and have me that way, too. It was his own fault, wasn't it?
Shut up! They've got us hidden now, haven't they? The cops can't find us.
Jack, I want to get out of this place.
You're going to stay here as long as we have to keep those two out there undercover. Until the trial's over. The boss gets a better idea.
But they're getting on my nerves.
It can't last much longer. Not worried about her. We got to keep him gagged.
Oh, he's about ready to crack.
All you got to do is keep him from having too many reefers.
Any day now, that punk will get hot. He'll probably spill and tell all he knows if he gets a chance.
I don't think he'll get it.
Uh-oh.
I'll see you later.
Where are you
Sounds like
going?
he's got a ticket in his own
I'm
hands.
going to see the boss.
I'll take care of him, sweetheart. I'm like a moldy old fig.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, boss. What are we going to do about that Wiley guy?
Still jittery, huh?
I don't know what the punk's going to do.
Keep feeding him those hot sticks.
That's what May's been doing. That's no good. I got a hunch that he's due to crack when that Harper verdict comes in.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the tee. He's liable to take a powder on us and blow us topper to the DA.
You mean you think we'd all be better off if you never heard the verdict? Well, what are you waiting for?
How about
You,
verdict
ladies and
expected
gentlemen
tonight?
of the jury, have a duty to perform. A duty to yourselves and to our community.
Dude.
Mary Lane is dead.
God, this fucking fly in
The
here.
evidence you've heard at this trial could not have failed to convince you of the guilt of the defendant. By his own admission, he pressed the trigger of the weapon that sent lovely and innocent Mary
Fucking
Lane
fly.
to a tragic and untimely death. We are not so much concerned about the motives behind the deed as to the deed itself. While the defendant has told you that he saw someone attacking Mary Lane, and that his mind went blank from that moment on, the defense has been unable to produce one witness to substantiate that statement. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've heard able men testify at this trial, men who have tried to bring out the fact that the defendant might have
kinda only
become
see white
momentarily
people.
insane when he fired the shot that killed Mary Lane. But the defense has been unable to prove that he was insane. William Harper was sane when he visited the apartment where the tragedy occurred. He was in the habit of visiting the place. He was sane when he went into a bedroom with another young woman. You've all heard what went on in that room. You heard it from the defendant's own lips. Involved as he was in a tawdry love affair, Mary Lane was in the way. She had found him out. In a moment of anger, he deliberately and willfully killed her. If such deeds are permitted to go unpunished, this community would cease to be a decent and safe place for us or our children to live. I do not believe I have to plead or even demand that you bring in a verdict to punish the defendant for the crime that he has committed against society. You are upright citizens. That is why you were chosen to judge another. And as honest, upright citizens, there is only one verdict which you can find, and that is a verdict of guilty.
And this court will be adjourned until the jury's verdict is reached.
I suppose you all feel the same about this case.
Still only white people. Strange.
But he might have been insane when he did it.
No, he wasn't. He knew what he was doing.
But supposing he was insane?
You can never make me believe it nor anybody else. We'll take a first vote. For conviction, 1 for acquittal.
Oh boy, this guy didn't believe it.
But there's a reasonable doubt about the boy's sanity.
We can't. No doubt about the fact that he murdered her. He admitted it himself. That wasn't the first time he was there.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
We gotta make an example before boys like that contaminate all of our children. We can't have every murderer hiding behind the gag that he's insane. Sure, they see red before they kill somebody. But whose fault is it?
But he's white. We can't. We can't say he's guilty if he's white.
Have you reached a verdict?
We have.
The defendant will rise. What is your verdict?
Oh, don't say it.
Find the defendant guilty.
Oh,
Charge.
shucks. Terrible. Terrible. What's up, douche kabob? Morning to you, too. Terrible. Finding a white man guilty of a crime? Terrible. And all because of marijuana. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? They do need to legalize it, don't they?
What's the matter with you? Creep.
Unless it drives people mad. Like, look at that. Look at this man. He's going mad because of marijuana. You made weed butter today? That's interesting.
Bring in some reefers.
You balance out the healthy with the unhealthy. Taking it at 5.
They're going to hang it.
What do you use it for here in Michigan? What do you do with it? Like make eggs with it or something?
Get a hold of yourself. Here you are. Now quit that crazy laughing.
Where's Jack?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Up and hang you if you don't pipe down.
I want to see Jack. Jack. I want to see Jack. Jack.
You better quiet him. I can't do anything with him.
Eat or drink it. Let's mix it in my milk. Oh. I'm gonna do something with milk.
I've got to see Jack.
I've been wanting to try like mushrooms. Probably get like into mushrooms or something, or just make cookies.
He'll be here. Don't worry, he'll be here in a little while.
Put it on a Ritz cracker. Hell yeah. What is that joke by what's his name? The Ritz crackers are like mini plates. Fucking Mitch Hedberg. A Ritz cracker is just a tiny plate that you put something on.
Come on, darling. Everything will
Edible
be over
plates.
soon. Do you want me to play something for you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Play something.
All right.
Dang, a baked potato would be interesting. I haven't had a baked potato in forever. Ever since I met Cardiff, it's hard to want to like eat baked potatoes.
Honey, give me a smoke, will you?
Thank you all for being here in the we're doing our regurgitated content live Reefer Madness. If you all sign up for the Patreon, I'm gonna review my favorite movie musical, Reefer Madness, the movie musical. I'm gonna do that on Patreon either today, later on today, or tomorrow. So if y'all have the Patreon, y'all will see that. Sleep like a baby, it'll get you wasted. Dang, this chick's going mad.
Play faster. Faster.
Oh yeah, no problem, Ian. I'll probably be on later on tonight anyways for to play Dead Space. But yeah, no worries, man. Take care. The anguish in his body and mind because of the marijuana. Uh-oh.
I know what you want.
You're crazy. Oh shit. Hit him with like a kendo stick. That's what marijuana will do to you. Look at that.
Harry, there's a terrible fight going on. Yes, yes. Apartment 32.
What do you use? Like a fucking picker for a fireplace? I tell you, all 'cause of Reefer. Terrible.
Give me a glass of water.
Who's behind you?
No, no, no.
You'll hang if you don't talk.
No.
Who hired you and Jack? Hurry. Are you ready to tell what you know?
Yes.
Oh boy, there they go, snitching to all the people on the radio. You heard it here first, folks. Marijuana, terrible for white people. Dang, they went and raided the place. Oh, there's the boss. Uppercase gang leaders captured. The judge's chambers.
If we can gain some measure of leniency for my client, she is prepared to enter a plea of guilty and, in addition, turn the state's evidence in the case of William Harper.
I regret that this court is not prepared to bargain with justice.
I'll tell anyway. I was there. I saw it. I know who killed Mary. And I'll tell you who killed Mary Lane. It wasn't Bill. It was Jack. Jack Perry. He shot Mary, and then he put the gun in Bill's hand. We were all at the apartment one afternoon, and Mary came in looking for her brother.
Wait, so is marijuana to
Bill
blame?
We'd been in another room. And Bill came in. He caught Ralph with Mary. And
Just
he
makes
started
for a
to
good
fight.
detective
But it was
story.
Jack who had the gun. He was going to hit Bill over the head with it to make him stop. And then the gun went off. I saw it. I can see it now. It was horrible. And before he knew it, Mary was dead. But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up, they made him think he had. Ralph
There we
wanted to
go.
tell you
There's
too.
the culprit.
Oh, if you
Marijuana's
don't
the
know
culprit
that.
because of that.
But this is the truth, Judge. I'm telling you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
After Jack saw the where he was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand. It was Jack's fault. And it was my fault, too.
You stupid bitch.
I got all of them to come up to the apartment. I'm just as much to blame. I am.
Do I understand you wish to plead guilty to a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper?
Yes, I'm guilty. I am.
Prepare a statement for signature, and also an order setting aside the jury's verdict in the case of the people versus William Harper. In the interests of justice, I shall direct a verdict of not guilty.
Holy shit, there's justice for fucking Jimmy. Or William, I'm sorry. They call him William here. William
Sign here,
Panama Hapa.
You shall be brought into court on Thursday, the 17th, when sentence will be pronounced. Meanwhile, you will be held as a material witness in the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
That damn Ralph. Losing his mind because of the marijuana. But they all did. They all played their parts in this. That menace to society, marijuana. A scourge of the earth. All your fault. You're the one that introduced it to Jimmy. Or to William. I'm sorry, calling him William. Shot in the back. Like an animal. No way. Oh, damn. I didn't see that coming. Damn.
We have come in the hearings before this court today to what I hope will be the final actions revolving about an unhappy and unfortunate case, one whose horrible tragedy will forever remain with me. I am happy to have been enabled, before it was too late, to order the verdict of the jury in the case of the people versus William Harper to be set aside. But, young man, although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice, we cannot condone your acts. And we can express only the hope that your experiences may not alone keep you, but thousands of others from the vicious pitfalls of marijuana. Thus, I am ordering you to remain in this court during the next case, so that you will be obliged to witness what you yourself so narrowly escaped. Call the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
Bill.
I see kissing his mom on the lips. Jesus Christ, man. Look at how mad he is. Look at that shit. He's a madman. Like a Dr. Jekyll.
Your Honor, in this case, the state waives trial of the defendant, Ralph Wiley. It is convinced that he is hopelessly and incurably insane, a condition caused by the drug marijuana to which he was addicted. It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life. Defendant, counsel, joins the state in this request.
Since counsel for the defense, as well as counsel for the state, seem to agree on this, I see no reason why the request should not be granted.
Yes, that happened right here, to your neighbors. It is not too much to say that in your hands lies the possibility of averting other tragedies like it. We must work untiringly so that our children are obliged to learn the truth. Because it is only through knowledge that we can safely protect them.
That's true.
Failing this, the next tragedy may be that of your daughter, or your son, or yours, or yours, or yours.
Holy shit, mine. Tell your children. The end. The menace that is marijuana. Well, that was great, wasn't it? Wasn't that great, guys? Wasn't that a fun movie to watch? That taught us a lot, I think, you know, about how marijuana treats at least white people, because I didn't see any people of color or minorities, but those white people, they lose their minds when they're on the the devil's lettuce, as you say, the stagger leaf. But yeah, if you're gonna be on the, if y'all are subscribed to the Patreon, I'm gonna do the movie musical that I love. I'm gonna review, watch along that over there on the Patreon, because I'm sure I'd get hit with like copyright strikes and shit on the YouTube. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that on the Patreon if you're there. So if you want to subscribe, it's $5 a month. Gets you bonus content, blah blah blah. If y'all are still looking for Medicaid Monopoly Man shirts, like the logo up there, I still have a lot of them, or we can make them. They're size small to 3XL. We have the colors of black and orange, orange and black, and white and blue. If you're looking for cool stickers like this one here of the Cardiff inside of me, like Krang, we do have sticker packs that I do sell. If you buy a shirt, you get the stickers for free, which is $25 free shipping. If you want just a sticker pack, I'll charge you like $6 or something for a sticker pack. Send you some stickers. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today for Regurgitated content. As far as just watching Reefer Madness, tell your children, because it could happen to them, and it could happen to you. And try not to kiss your mother on the lips, because that's just weird. Like, it's fucking weird. Every time I see it, I'm like, well, why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, keep an eye out on the Patreon for bonus content there. And pretty sure later on tonight I'll be streaming some gameplay of Dead Space. And tomorrow, look forward to the Bob Levy interview that I'll be releasing. Unless you're on the Patreon, then I'll probably release that today for you. So, yeah, thank you for for joining me here on Regurgitated Content. Tell your children to subscribe to this podcast and this channel. YouTube.com/Lorenzo Ariola. I'm Lorenzo is a menace to society. I'm a scourge. But thank you all for joining me here. Just a guest, Douche Kebab, Andrew Sabilo, Ian Hawk. Who else am I missing? Rouseberry and Valium FM. Thank you all who commented and shared, liked, subscribed. Remember, stay away from marijuana. It's terrible. Hide your kids, hide your wife, because marijuana is just terrible. But yeah, thank you for being here today. I appreciate it, and take care. And we'll see you again either later on the night or tomorrow. Yeah, take care. Bye.